Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Dance Teacher Pep Talk. I am your host, Amanda, and I am so glad you are here. This is a space for dance teachers and anyone interested in teaching dance who is looking for motivation and fresh ideas. As teachers, we spend our days motivating and giving pep talks to our students, and now this podcast is a pep talk just for you. We hope that it helps to ignite new ideas and even work through some deep dance-related thoughts before you head into the studio. Thank you for your support, and now let's get into today's episode. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dance Teacher Pep Talk podcast. Today's episode is not only a podcast episode, but my hope is that it will be a tool for you to use and for you to encourage your dancers to use from time to time. And this episode is an affirmations practice for dancers. And whether you believe in the power of affirmations or not, I strongly feel that it can't hurt to use because the words we say to ourselves, they matter. And the words we say have power. I have used affirmations so many times in my life, and I still do. I do them on days that are positive and bright and days that are down and difficult. And, when I am down or things are not going as I hope, affirmations help me to feel that brightness. And it is my hope that this episode serves to remind us of the beauty in our dance lives. Despite what we may be going through, whether it's a challenging time or whether it is a positive time, the words that we say in our mind can really affect us. And I feel that using affirmations are a great check-in with your energy. I'm going to add a timestamp in the show notes so that on the next time you listen to this, if you want to skip right to the affirmation work, it will be available for you there in the show notes. And if you don't believe that the power of words have weight, I want to just share a quick exercise that I did with my students that really not only made me realize how much words have power, but it made them realize the power that words have as well. And this is actually something that I was taught in a Franklin workshop. But anyways, I just want to share this. And I want to preface this exercise too by saying that to the students, I say to them, I do not mean any of these negative items, but it is a part of the experiment. And though I am saying it, I want them to hear it from their own inner voice and not mine, just for the exercise's purpose. So I think I may have shared this before, but it doesn't hurt to share it again. But I just, again, to show the power that words have and why I believe so strongly that affirmation practice can be helpful. And so this exercise, you all stand with your eyes closed. And the teacher starts speaking negatively as the voice in the student's head. So you might say things like, you are not worthy, you are incapable, you are failing. Now, I know this sounds very harsh, but it is a part of the exercise. And as I mentioned, we prefaced that in the beginning. So after saying all these things, you have the dancers move. They notice the weight. They notice the heaviness. It's really interesting how this happens. Then you do the exercise again, but this time you speak the most positive and bright sayings for them. Again, asking them to say it in their heads as their own inner voice. And you might say things like, you are enough. You are capable of everything you dream of. You are so loved. You are so seen. And you can go on and on with that. And so then the dancers move after that. And it was really a wild realization how we feel heavy during the times of negativity and how we feel freer in the times of positivity. And you may even have other instances of that in your life where maybe you had a teacher or maybe you had an instance or like a circumstance in a class where like you were given harsh feedback or it wasn't done in a positive way, or you were given, because as dancers, yes, we can be on the receiving end of some really critical statements at times. And sometimes they are not given in the best way either. And, so if you've ever had that experience, you can feel how that weighs on you. Does it motivate you to be better? Does it put you in a space that feels safe to now try to do that correction? So these are important things that we need to not only be aware of as teachers, but for our students to be aware of, because it's important for them to understand too what situations they're going to be then putting themselves into. And is it a safe environment for them? Are they going to progress in an environment like that? And so this exercise in general that I just mentioned can really help show that. And so when we notice that the positive or constructive types of language is more helpful to us and makes us feel safer and freer to move, it's something that I feel can then just be a part of our practice, is finding affirmations that work for us. So in times of doubt and in times of uncertainty, we can use affirmation work to remind us of our power and to bring that power back to us with the words that we're saying. So here are some affirmations that we can listen to help remind us of our greatness. Feel free to repeat these affirmations to yourself out loud or in your head, or just listen along. I am capable of everything and anything I set my mind to. My body is strong, and I love my body for all that it does for and with me. I trust my body. I trust my mind to take me in the direction of my dreams. My movement and my art is beautiful. I am beautiful. I am loved and seen in my art. I believe in myself. I am so proud of all that I am able to do. I am so grateful for dance and for the lessons it continues to teach me. I am so grateful for the stage and for the outlet that it gives me. I am so grateful for performing and sharing a piece of me with the world. I am inspired by others, and inspired by myself. I am motivated, driven, and determined in the pursuit of my dreams. Inspiration finds me in all places and in all ways. My art is appreciated, and I appreciate my art. I listen to my heart, and I allow it to guide me. I am strong, resilient, brave, and steadfast. I am enough and so very worthy, just as I am. Thank you all so much for your listens. If you enjoyed today's episode and affirmation practice, favorite it so that you can continue to come back to it again by adding it to your episodes on the podcast platform of your choice. A reminder, I will timestamp the beginning of the affirmations for the next time that you come back to it. I appreciate all of your support so very much. And if you feel called to leave a rating or a review or to leave a comment on today's episode, I would love that. Have a great week, everybody, and happy February.